Okay guys, so in this video I'm gonna be explaining the whole timeline of Beyblade Burst only, okay? Disclaimer, this video is fan-made and for entertainment purposes only. Beyblade Burst and all related names, characters, designs and trademarks are the property of Takara, Hasbro and their respective right holders. I do not own any of the Beyblade Burst content shown in this video and no copyright infringement is intended. Like, there are many seasons of Beyblade Burst and nobody knows what is like Volt's age, you know? Like, we know that he was 11 in Burst and Evolution and we know that he was 13 in Turbo. But after that it was a little complicated, but I'm gonna explain everything here in this video, okay? I think we're gonna start easily in Beyblade Burst, where it all started. You can say it started in 2015 because of the manga and stuff, but both manga and anime are both different things, okay? Don't forget that. So Burst is playing about like the start of 2016 or summer 2016, I think. So after the final battle in season 1, BC saw Volt's potential as a strong blader. So they scouted him. And I think BC Soul contacted Volt very early because it wouldn't make sense if they contacted him like later, you know. So we know that Evolution is taking a few months or maybe weeks, but I think months, better to say, after this event, the events season 1. So we had like the World League arc, the International Bladers Cup arc, and now the curiosity starts. So after Evolution we have a 2 years time skip, okay? Because Burst and Evolution was in 2016 and the producers wanted to make the anime timeline more accurate. So we didn't saw 2017 in Beyblade Burst. Okay, we never saw it. But we knew that Volt defended his title. Volt was a 2 years world champion and at the start of 2018 or maybe middle 2018, we saw him in the jungle. He wanted to visit the father of Iger Akabane, the protagonist of this season. So because Volt was 11 in Burst and Evolution, it makes sense that he is 13 after a 2 years time skip. So after the events of Beyblade Burst Turbo, there is Beyblade Burst GT. We see Dante and all the other characters. We see that Volt is older too. We see after the events of Beyblade Burst GT, of course it ends and Volt was there 14. So after Turbo there was a 1 year time skip to GT. GT take place in the start of 2019. I think in the manga it was a 3 years time skip between GT and Surge, but that is not the point in the anime. In the anime, GT and Sparking are at the same year and not just them. Sparking is just a few weeks or a few months, I think, after GT. Then we come to Quad Drive, and Quad Drive, aka Dynamite Battle, is again a few months or weeks after Surge, so still in 2019. So is Quad Strike. I think that's obvious because Quad Drive and Quad Strike are at the same year. But GT and Sparking, Quad Drive, Quad Strike, there are 4. All of them 4 are at the same year, okay? With a little like difference of the time. A few months or a few weeks, you know? And that is the proof. We saw this scene in Quad Strike.
Max Forsyth had high hopes and a bright future ahead of him, but he surprisingly and suddenly fell off the radar 3 years ago. About the same time, Volt defeated Shu and became world champion.
So that means that my point is right, and they of course they changed clothes, they got bigger and stuff, but not everyone. Like, I think Kid didn't get a new design because he wanted to like hold his style, so he always like bought the same clothes. It was a time difference between 1 or 2 years, so it isn't that deep, you know. That is a simple explanation why the animators didn't give Kid a new design. So that is the timeline of Beyblade Burst. If I forget something or if I'm wrong by something and some of you knows things that I didn't like said in this video, write down in the comments and I will say, guys, we are seeing us in the next video. Goodbye.